The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Egg Podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and John Doe.
Hi.
Hello.
Right, so I'm going to jump in with like a couple things here at the start. First up, although I will talk about it more in the Might Play, which we are recording today, I just want to throw out there, because we've been talking about it on and off, that the 007 game's pretty good.
It's pretty mint.
I was talking to Swoosh, and I reckon it feels like what would happen if you made Hitman, but it was much more of a narrative-focused game, instead of just what creative way can you murder. It takes everything. It seems like they really learnt making those games and made something that's more focused.
Yeah.
That's not to say that those games aren't focused. They're incredibly detailed. But this is like, they give you, they put you in a mission and they go, here's, 2 options on how to continue. You can find other ones, but, they give you guidance to keep you moving through the story, not just figure it out.
Yeah.
And it works really well. You definitely feel like a spy because there are other options you can do. I'm writing about it now instead of in the other bit where I said I would do it later. Point is, it's a good game. We've actually had hands on it. It actually turned out to be it seems like it's going to be a really fun action game.
That opening section on the island where you first get to your first sort of open area where there's buildings all over the place and you got to get to 2 separate points. I got all the way to one point before I realized I could have just gone this way and not have to do 3/4 of the shit I've just fucking done. But I used that way to get back so I could get to the other point because it was so much fucking easier. It's that's nice. Really fucking cool. There were ways that I didn't even know existed.
I said I was going to do it later, but fuck it, we'll do it now. Fuck it, we'll do it live. The one I keep pointing to people, this is slightly ahead of where you are, but it's doesn't explain how to do the mission or anything. It's just one little piece. There's a bit where they're like, okay, you're in a club, and they're like, okay, you can either go, you need to use the stairs behind the bar to get upstairs, figure out how to do it. I ended up stumbling into a completely other section of the club, and found the stamp that would let me just walk past all of the guards.
Yeah, the VIP stamp.
And that's what I did. But the game did not tell me to do that. It did not tell me that was an option. It just left me to figure it out and find it on my own, just sticking my nose in different places to figure out how to get further on. Yeah. I also found out that there was a passcode I could have given to get the stamp as well, if I'd wanted to go down that route. So, listening to people, looking into nooks and crannies can actually yield alternate options that the game is not presenting you with, there for you to find.
Well, that's absolutely lessons learned from the latest Hitman game.
Yeah.
Because, that, you can go through an entire map, and you may have never noticed that there was a little bottle of rat poison in one hidden cupboard fucking somewhere else, and you can use that at the bar to make your target go to the bathroom, and then, holy shit, I always wondered how I got the achievement for making them drown in a fucking toilet. Or you can go through and you just cut fucking wires on the ground, and then you find somewhere else completely to turn the sprinklers on, and oh shit, I've just electrocuted someone somewhere. I didn't even know I did that. And it's just always these little hidden things fucking everywhere.
It seems like this time around they're keeping them a little more condensed. I think they really don't want you to ever lose the spy vibe. Because if you were just sort of wandering around looking for an interactable in one of those giant Hitman levels where the focus isn't how do I kill, I think it would be hard to make the balance work. So they seem like they've created these kind of dense layered puzzle boxes. And it's okay, in here will be what you need to do, and there'll be 6 other ways you can do that. Find them, have some fun, turn the box around, twist it, it'll be fun.
It's almost like it's still A to B. It still has a direction and a point it wants you to go to. Oh yeah. But it's A, Rubik's Cube, slide, maze, puzzle, B.
Yeah. And any one of these could shortcut you around other ones.
Yeah. And you could use one square from the Rubik's Cube to help you in the maze later on. And you're all over the shop finding little bits and bobs. And I really fucking like it so far.
Oh, yeah. After watching Seth play it. Yeah, I was watching Seth play through the first bit of it. And I'm buying this game. It looks really fun. Yeah. And It felt like it flows like a movie, especially in the training montage where it's like, oh, and we're going to do stuff, and then at another point you're hanging out with the housemates. It's like, let's go to a bar, and it just cuts to the next mission. It's like, this is a weird bar, but this is fun.
Yeah,
like, it felt very well like put together, and they put a lot of care into it. It's like I'm going to support this. I'm going to buy the game.
Yeah,
yeah.
And if you do it quick, you get the skins and shit. You get a free upgrade.
I think for like the first like 4 or 5 days, you can get the deluxe pack without paying.
Yeah,
nice.
You got it as a pre-order, but yeah. Oh, there was something I was going to say. Oh, in fights, like just being able to pick shit up, it feels very like there's actually like it's not just
if you're not holding something
and keep moving. It's like, oh shit, I'm getting fucking swamped here. Oh, I can pick up that cup and hit a bloke, or I can pick up that chair. I can actually use the environment, and it feels a very organic way than just, giant red barrel. I shoot that 3 times and it blows up.
I mean,
everything I saw... Yeah, the favorite thing I saw was the fact that he's like, I'm going to beat the shit out of someone, just take your gun while I'm at it. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I was doing one of the trading missions, where it just gives you some objectives to do. And... yeah, one of the scenes, I ran up to a guy, like, punched the gun out of his hand, beat the shit out of him, and then he catches the gun.
Yeah. Yeah, almost
and the complete disrespect from backhanding him.
Like, feels James Bond, Jason Bourne, like, that get in real close and fight, and then out.
I love the way, like, there's a definite idea that you're supposed to, like, move, shoot, get into close combat, beat this guy up, take his gun, shoot the next couple of guys, throw the gun, charge down someone else. It's got this really frenetic, energetic nature to its combat, where it's sort of, like, moving between ranges actually feels really good.
I just like the complete disrespect at one point of like, I'm just gonna, like, punch this guy, just backhand his sunglasses off his face.
It was one of the... I was beating some dude up, and it did the counter, but the counter was just to, like, backhand slap this dude, and his sunnies just went...
It was great. Oh. But good game.
The only complaint I've heard about people are complaints that would have fit, like, the GoldenEye era of games. Like, why is there no multiplayer? Because it's not a multiplayer game. Yeah. You're there for the story of fucking James Bond. It's not a first-person shooter. Like,
yeah.
It's a
and
narrative
I'm glad it isn't trying to have some kind of spy games thing in the background. It means they didn't waste the dev time on it.
Yeah,
exactly. That's the important thing.
It runs like fucking butter.
Oh yeah, it is smooth as fuck.
I've got the game running at no upscaling, max graphics, and it's using 8.7 gig of my 15 gigs of VRAM.
Pretty good.
Which, to me, says this game's pretty well optimized.
That's less RAM than Chrome.
That's a dirty word in modern game development. Jesus.
I think the only time I've really had any hitching is when it's doing like a transition between a gameplay sequence and a cutscene sequence.
Yeah.
That's like, that's fine. It's a little hitch in the program when it's switching me from being out of control to it controlling. Cool, whatever, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
But gameplay never had any problem in any of the action with it just stuttering or anything. It just runs.
The writing as well has been great. Just the British derogatory wit has been very fun. There's a bit where you have to pick out like a watch, and it's like, all right, choose one. Like, oh, what does each one do? Well, that one's red, that one's blue. I love this.
And it's like, oh, I wouldn't have thought you'd pick that one. Oh well, keep moving.
Yeah. I like their queue. Their queue is pretty fun.
Yeah, they got a fun queue.
One other thing I found that I really enjoyed is, like, because you get a whole heap of skins with when you get it. I thought, fuck, I'll just have a look and see what they look like. And you go through it, and there's 2 skins with tactile necks. There's an archer skin and a stealth archer skin. That's just fucking awesome.
I do like that.
Yeah. That made me really happy when I stumbled across that. I was like, oh my god, tactile neck.
To start quoting Archer as you're going through it. Like, do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Yeah, I think how many hours am I in? I'm like right at the start. I think I'm only like 2 or 3 hours in.
Probably like 3 to 4,
yeah, I'm having an absolute ball. I cannot, unless they really bungle the back half of this game, which I don't think they're gonna.
No.
I can't imagine me coming out of this game without at least being like, yeah, no, that was a good time, well worth money. I was happy to have spent.
Definitely.
Right, so, next thing that I wanted to talk about. So, The Boys is done.
It is. It's got a lot of blowback for its last episode, and I didn't like some of it, but it was serviceable.
So, I think that's the problem, is people wanted the bombast, and it had to wrap up too many plot lines to be satisfactory. A lot of stuff just sort of had to be like, and yeah, we just sort of moved on from that, because we cannot wait.
I wish they'd had an extra couple of episodes to kind of flesh things out and finalize stuff a bit.
Well, this was a I'll use this as a springboard for a wonderful tangent. This is something I was actually reading about recently because like some people were talking about it. It was about how like people. It's not that you don't like current TV shows and the way they're ending. It's you don't like the way they're being produced because they're being produced as these 8-episode seasons.
Yeah.
Which means you don't have room for B plots or any side stuff. It's either got to matter to the plot or it can't be in this fucking show. Go back to the 24-episode format and you will have enough fucking time.
Yeah, give us some world building. Let us get invested in shit.
That gives you time to do the plot, as well as the world building, as well as the filler episodes that flesh out another character that may not matter as much to the plot, but they're there. And yeah, the more they try and cut it down to save the budget on those 8 episodes, the harder it is for them to wrap everything up.
Yes.
Pretty much.
You have to have like a one and done or maybe 2 and done series in mind to be able to run it like that. Or they have to be so self-contained that they don't matter. So looking at something like The Pit, season 1 to 2, there's no huge connection between them outside of recurring characters. So it doesn't really matter if they don't dovetail. They rounded out their own little arc in their own season. Whereas, a lot of big, Stranger Things, The Boys, all that sort of stuff. These short seasons are just doing them zero favors.
I think the fandoms aren't exactly helping their case either, because they put anything up on a pedestal at this point. It's like, it's going to be amazing! The final season's going to be perfect! Like, don't set yourself up for that.
Well, there were things that I thought was weird, because I watched a couple of reviews on the episode, because it was like, okay, let's see what people are talking about, because, like, I've watched it, and I didn't think it was, like, the most dog shit TV show ending I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It was serviceable. It gets all of the characters to wherever they really needed to be at the end of the show, but, like, yeah, I could see how some of the stuff's annoying. So I was watching some of the stuff, and, like, one of the things they hated, was, and we're going to do some wild spoilers from the end of The Boys. The bit after they've defeated Homelander and all that kind of stuff, and, they've all won, and then they're like, why does Butcher go a fucking psycho and try to kill all of the people he's gotten friends with, like, Starfire and Kamiko? Guys. You all then praise the scene later when, what's the male lead's name?
Huey.
When Huey shoots Butcher, and Butcher's like, I would have never stopped. I put you in a horrible place. They love that scene. They love the way Butcher's like taking responsibility. That's why he did this. Butcher is nothing else. The point is, he's defeated Homelander. His son has decided he doesn't want to hang out with him anymore. Terra has just passed. He's got nothing. All he's got is the virus and taking down the soups. That was the fucking point. I don't understand how people can't understand that that's what happened. He had nothing left except his anger and a vial of virus.
Yeah. It was going to happen.
And he points at, and like I said, they all love this scene where Butcher's like, I would have never stopped. Then why don't you understand the bit before it?
Yeah, because they want to, bitch about something.
But it's consistent. Like, they all seem to hate it, and I don't get it.
Oh, God. Asking questions of fandoms at this point is a difficult thing. It's like, why do you think this? Because I do. And it's like, okay.
Like, It's perfectly serviceable. The biggest issue is, like, so many things in that season needed more breathing room.
Yeah.
Or were aborted in really stupid things. Like, we spent the first half of the season making the virus to kill Homelander. And then we find out about V1, and now it's all about the V1. And then Homelander takes the V1, and now it's all about how can we still take him down. None of these plots got enough time to be something.
Yeah. I would much rather they'd taken one aspect, even if it was just the virus, and pushing that towards the end. Just give it time to breathe and build up a bit.
Well, I personally think the whole V1 plotline was stupid.
Yeah. The virus I'm fine with. That was great. The V1 thing was just a bit odd.
I mean, especially because, like, they were like, we need the V1 so that Homelander can't be murked by a virus. He's Soldier Boy's son.
Yeah.
He has some of the V1 in him from that. Bam, done.
Would have been
He's
so
got
much
some
easier.
part of it from his dad. Cool, he's immune to the virus.
It also comes down to the shorter small or less amount of episodes in the season, because you also can't flesh out repercussions of an event.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the other bit.
Thing happened. Stop. Next thing. That's all you can do with it.
So that's one of the big things, because they in this season they killed one of the main characters. Yeah, okay, it's the last season, but this is when you kind of slip those in, and they killed Frenchie. But it's in the episode right at the end, before the final episode of the season. So there's no time for anyone to mourn or feel bad or try and figure out what they're going to do now Frenchie's gone. We have to get straight into killing Homelander.
It feels like a weird business as usual, and they keep going. It's like, no.
Yeah.
Frenchie is gone. There should be sadness for a while, guys.
But it's always like dropped a penny, but let's keep walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like if you'd put that in earlier in the season so that there could be some episodes and time between him dying and getting to the end of the fucking show, it would have worked better. But when you've immediately got to forget Frenchie's dead, we've got Homelander to kill. What the fuck are you going to do? Also, they did a bizarre editing choice with the scene where Frenchie dies.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people might have noticed that he's in the chamber. He locks Homelander in this radiation chamber. But he's in there with him. So, Homelander's grilling him and the whatnot. Where the fuck are they? Blah, 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 blah. And then it cuts away to Homelander leaving. And then back to Frenchie. And for some reason, there's a huge blood trail.
Also, the sores that opened on his face. Because when he shows the enriched uranium, he starts getting wounds. And they're gone.
I don't think they had the CG budget. But, like, come on, some prosthetics, guys.
Yeah. Bit of VFX.
But, like, I was somewhat confused by all this blood. Turns out, they cut a scene.
Oh.
So, when he's in the chamber with Homelander, before he leaves, he's supposed to stick his finger into Frenchie's stomach and then just draw a line. All the blood is from Frenchie's guts falling out.
Oh, that would have made a lot more sense. Why would they cut that out? It would have been like a 3-second thing as well.
It's just the weird choices they made with this finale.
Yeah.
I don't hate it in that it ruined the show or anything, but it's like, yeah, cool, we're done. We've moved all the pieces to where they have to be. There's no hanging bit.
It's something I can kind of glaze over at the moment.
Because a lot of people are saying that this was all basically turned into a prequel for Vought Rising.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I can see where things went, and I can overlook certain stuff in the moment. Like, we went and watched Mandalorian and Grogu.
That was the next thing I was going to talk about.
Yeah, and there are certain bits of it where it's like, okay, why is this a thing? Like, at one point, I'm not going to spoil too much, but they find a broken ship that's just full of weapons from an arms dealer. Why did the people who had shot this down, who were fucking swarming around it 5 minutes ago, not take all the weapons? Like, why?
I really have only, like, I've simmered a little on, like, when we came out of the movie, having watched that one, I had a bunch of, like, little problems, and then I kind of realized it's because the movie's pretty good.
Yeah.
And once something starts getting good, the little things it does wrong annoy me way more.
Yeah.
A bad movie, it's like, yeah, whatever, man, of course you weren't going to do good. There was no expectation. But it's like, you got me, you made me believe, and then you didn't do some things. But I really simmered down to there's only two things that really piss me off. One, there's a sequence where they have a bunch of monsters. And shock horror, they get out.
Yeah.
Because, and I understand this is a function of the fact that Star Wars is a mostly bloodless TV franchise. They don't really bleed anywhere. You know, bolt blasters, cauterized soda sabers. People die, but there's no fluids.
Yeah, there's no viscera.
But the problem is they have all these monsters go on a rampage to a city and a crowd of people, and they don't kill anybody. Yeah. They just throw them.
At one point, one of them eats a guy and immediately shits him back out. That was entertaining.
It's just like, why are all these super homicidal monsters not killing anyone?
It also took me way too long to realize that the monsters they bring in are the same monsters from the 3D chess that Chewie was playing with R2-D2.
Yeah, that was cool.
It's only when one of them like raised the other above his head and threw him down. It's like, oh, it's literally those two creatures.
The other problem I have, and this might sound really petty to other people, is actually the title of the movie.
Yeah, no, we talked about this when we came out.
I don't think it should have been called Mando and Grogu because the plot has nothing to do with them.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, it would be like calling the first Star Wars movie Luke Skywalker and Han Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the main characters, but the story's not about them.
Because they needed a way to shoehorn people into the cinema.
Oh, I think
that's it, yeah.
I understand, like, I can give you all the marketing reasons you do it this way, but it's not correct because you don't learn anything new about Mando and you don't learn anything new about Grogu.
They could have done it with a
tagline. Blasted over the top doesn't seem correct.
Yeah, to me, it could have been done with a tagline. You have an actual title name and then a Mando and Grogu adventure or something like that.
So, I mean, first thing I thought of was simply just call it Star Wars A Bounty Hunter's Tale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's way more like what they were doing.
Oh, yeah, they were just running bounties. Like, I liked it. It was still a good thing, but it did feel like a made-for-TV kind of plot, where it's just a bunch of episodes squished together. They were still good. I still enjoyed it. But it just
I would have rathered it as a TV show.
Yeah. I would have
at least some more time, because they have like this whole investigation plot line that just can't wait. It's got to have its answers given quick, because we got to move on to the rest of the movie.
Yeah. Also, Buff Hutt, always fun.
Yeah, he was pretty good. It's a good movie. I wouldn't tell anyone not to watch it. I would tentatively recommend people watch it. It's a decent space action flick. Just don't go in expecting a insane plot that's gonna have you scratching your head. It's very paint by numbers.
Yeah. Still,
but
definitely worth the money.
Sometimes it's not about having some, what was that movie everyone fucking used to be there? Oh, this is how I'm intellectual because I've seen this movie and I got it.
Oh, Inception.
Yeah.
I
not every movie has to have its fucking Inception plotline. Sometimes you just want a good movie with some solid action, and that's what this movie delivers.
It is a solid action sci-fi. I recommend it if you like that. Just turn the brain off and watch the fun go around. The only other thing I'll mention is apparently building mud huts and swamps is just ingrained into Yoda species. And there were some solid laughs.
They had a good joke there, and then they ruined it by doing it 3 more times.
Yeah, that was fair.
There's a bit where Mando's unconscious, and Grogu makes this hut to hide him in. And he's made the hut and he's ready to put him in, and he uses the Force and he pushes him in, and then you hear the doop noise of his helmet hitting the back of the mud hut, but he's not fully in. His feet are still sticking out. And it's like, ha! Good joke, like that. Little, you didn't get the scale right. And then they have him pull him out and push him in 3 more times.
Yeah.
Like it's
just in case you didn't get
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was yeah. There's some weird bits in that movie that I can nitpick, but I don't really want to because the movie's just out and people might not have seen it.
Well, that's the thing. Everything we're talking about is nitpicky because the movie itself was pretty good. So our brains are scrambling. So there was something that irked me, and it stood out because the rest was good.
Pretty much.
And that's the only reason that it kind of goes through. I know, the reason they left the weapons in the ship was so Mando could gear himself up. Makes sense. But in the world, just didn't. It also explained why he still had the fucking bandolier of the charges, like, despite not having the gun.
Yeah.
Like, half the movie, I'm like, why does he still have this? He doesn't have the disintegration rifle. Still good.
Yeah. Fun movie. All right. Shall we? That was everything I had. I just wanted to get those couple of things out because it was like I knew I was going to bitch about the TV show and the movie, and I just wanted to be like, hey, 007's dope. Definitely check it out.
Yeah.
All right. So apparently, ChatGPT wants you to hook up your bank account to it so it can do things for you.
This sounds like a great idea, and nothing bad can happen.
It's not like they've had a data breach or anything in the past.
No.
Have we actually gone a week without a AI data breach? It's been happening a lot. I don't like it.
No, I couldn't tell you the last time we went a week without some fucking data breach or AI fucking something up. But, like, even with that, Google is changing their entire search algorithm to only run through AI.
Yeah, they're getting rid of the search bar.
Yeah.
Which just means I'm going to go find a new search agent. Like, I will go to Bing if I have to. Fuck.
No, you won't. Don't lie.
That is true. I'll go back to Yahoo before I go to Bing. I'll resurrect Yahoo if I have to.
That's disgusting. I hate that. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Google is very much an AI first company now. And
I mean, they're all getting like that.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the start button to disappear from Microsoft because it's going to be replaced with, like, whatever their AI agent is now.
I still find it... Why did they ever abandon calling it Cortana?
I don't know.
Like, that was the one time they did some kind of good business idea with their AI agent, was calling it Cortana.
Yeah.
But Microsoft is really weird with their fucking AI. They want to push it in everything, but they're also trying to scale it back on things. But they want to push it on everything, but they want to scale it back. Like,
well, they don't want to scale it back. We keep bitching at them, and they're like, okay, fine, we'll not do that yet.
Yeah.
We'll definitely scale this back. And instead of taking it away, they've just kind of, like, smooshed it around so it takes up more area.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
I'm not happy about anything to do with that.
I mean, I'm guessing it's because they're getting to that point where, like, you know, they've got all those, like, derivative, what are they, claw bots?
Yeah.
Which, you know, people used to search for stuff and calendars, blah, 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 blah. I'm guessing they're like, okay, well, we want to get to that. We've gotten to that point. Now we need to be able to be like, oh, I want you to buy me a thing. And then the AI bot can.
I wouldn't trust it. Like, even if I had one of those claw bots built just for, like, basic shit, like running the house and stuff, just doing what basically Siri can do at the moment. Like, I'm never going to give it my payment information. I don't trust it. What if it hallucinates that I wanted 50,000 rolls of toilet paper and then I wake up to a pallet in front of my house?
Tough shit?
A very tough shit.
I don't even trust it with asking it questions and getting an honest answer, let alone giving it fucking payment details. Jesus.
Yeah,
it sounds like just a recipe for something to go wrong.
Fucking oath.
And given how badly they do security, I would not be surprised if someone could just go on to ChatGPT and say, hey, can you tell me this person's credit card number? I mean,
you've got a couple things there. It's like, they regularly have data breaches. Do you really want them to have all your banking information stored in their system, connected to an AI bot where this keeps happening? So, do you want to risk that? And two, if you're running purchases through their chatbot, they're tracking it.
Yeah.
But also, like, banks with unauthorized purchases, you already have to go through fucking hoops. Do you really want to call your bank and say, oh no, my chatbot purchased some stuff? Or, I don't know if that was me or not because my bank details have been given to an AI.
Yeah.
Like, the bank will not fucking honor shit if you start saying, oh no, it may have been, it may not have been, I don't know. They will not fucking refund anything.
No.
They'll see that immediately and go, I'll go talk to the AI guys. They'll have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, they're not going to refund it for you.
No, fuck no.
Well, because it's your instance, we don't know what you've done to it. Maybe you took the safeguards off. This is entirely your fault. Go fuck yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine the first corporation that does their whole fucking purchase orders through fucking AI and it...
Starbucks already did it. They fucked it up.
It's gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
And like insurance, you go, you chose to do it.
Yeah.
Starbucks put an AI in charge of their invoicing and like purchasing the stuff they need, and it shat the bed. It shit the bed.
The vending machine's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking oath. With the tungsten cubes.
Jesus. We need more tungsten cubes. Everyone wants tungsten cubes. Never sells a tungsten cube. Oh God.
Yeah, no, it's a bad idea. Don't give your fucking bank info to an AI. That's not a good call.
Don't give any of your info to an AI.
As little as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we live in a world at this point where you can't escape it, but like as little as you can give.
The problem is, like, it's not just you giving information now; it's people around you giving information. So if you have
been like
one,
that for ages.
Oh yeah, but if you have one tech bro that's associated with your friend group and they don't care, somehow they still end up with your data, just linking through shit. It's like, I don't like that. I don't want Jeremy to fuck up, and then I have to reap the consequences.
That's why, like, you can get weird ads show up after you've been out with your friends.
Yeah.
The systems have all tagged you all together and gone, oh, well, the people you're hanging out with are into these things. Maybe you would be too. Which one of you was looking up flavored toothpaste?
It was bad enough just, people in your area like this thing. Maybe you like this thing too. It's going to focus down more and more until they start fucking forcing you to buy shit, or it'll just buy shit for you. Your friend liked this, so I thought you'd like it too, so I bought it for you.
But I mean, like, imagine how like, you've already got, like, targeted ads. Imagine how targeted they'll be when they know when your paycheck comes in.
Oh, like, aggressive targeted ads are coming, I swear.
Fucking oath.
Second your paycheck lands, you'll suddenly get, like, a bunch of pop-up ads.
And it'll be for those things you've really wanted, but you've sort of put to the back of your mind.
Yeah. Impulse buy everything.
You've read one Star Citizen email, and suddenly you're heavily invested.
See, that's what I imagine would happen if you did hook your payment details up to an AI. Oh, you looked at a video that had Star Citizen in, so we got you a subscription, and we bought you a ship. Because, you were interested in this, right?
Star Citizen just released a $5,000 ship that isn't even fucking usable yet. They just crossed $1 billion in it.
Oh, they need more cocaine, do they?
Ugh.
I assume, because, like, I can't think of any reason to give these people money.
No.
I know they are skirting that line of just, like, pyramid scheme kind of shit. Like, we have a product. Like, do you know? Eventually you have to actually fulfill your promises.
No, that's kind of the thing. That's why they kind of covered their ass by doing the Kickstarter style. It's no promise of a final product. You're investing in the idea to help it get off the ground.
God fucking damn it. Hate that shit.
It's so fucking old at this point. Like, you've failed all of your promises. What are you doing?
Yeah. It's what, like 10 years old?
You haven't put out everything that was in the Kickstarter.
Yeah. And they never will.
Yeah, instead, they just feature creep every chance they can.
Well, it's not even feature creep. It's just make more ships to get more money, to make more ships to get more money. Like, the game doesn't get worked on.
They keep adding stuff. But the list that as they tick them off, a new one comes on the bottom. It's an infinite treadmill of upgrades that they want to do because our community supported us for so long and we feel like we have to give back to them with a new feature. Get the game out!
Yeah. What annoyed me was the fact that
another sucker.
Yeah. It's like they had a spin-off game come out before the actual game.
No, that's not out either. Dust isn't out yet.
Ooh. Oh, that's
no, they announced it and it was further along in production. That's about it, though.
You have that, you cancel that, and work on the actual game!
Oh, because the idea is that the mechanics refined in the Dust single-player game are the same as the ones that'll be in the multiplayer game if you invade other people's ships.
Yeah.
Or at least that was originally what it was all about. I don't know what it's like at this point in time.
Probably a dogfighter at this point.
It's probably that if you buy the $5,000 ship, you can't be invaded. But you can invade everyone else, but no one else can come near your ship. No,
it'll be invasion insurance.
Yeah.
That's
the old purchase ships come with insurance because your normal ones don't.
Yeah. God, I hate the fact I have insurance in that game. Oh, God.
For this thing that's not out.
Yeah.
What if you got insurance for like your purchase into the game? If it never comes out, I get a refund.
No one's doing that.
Yeah. No. That'll bite into their cocaine habit.
look, the cocaine mountain was getting kind of low. We could no longer ski down it.
The Action Man's guy couldn't ski down the cocaine mountain anymore. We had to get more.
I could see over it.
Yeah.
I don't want to see anyone else in this office.
But if I know certain friends of ours in the friend group do have Star Citizen stuff. I think one mate of ours got in on the Kickstarter level ages and ages ago, and he has a bunch of stuff, but never actually plays it. It's everyone who has an account doesn't play it because it lasts for 30 seconds and then crashes.
I think it was wasn't it the last time we were talking to anyone about it? It was I'm thinking it was up to about 40 minutes stability.
Yeah. About that, yeah. And then the entire server would crater.
And this has been the Tangenetic quarterly bitching about Star Citizen.
Look, we'll stop bitching when it actually comes out. That's the threat at them. Just, if you want us to shut up, put the game out.
I mean, that would be good.
Make us eat crow. Make a game that's really good that we look bad. Do it, I dare you.
So, North Sydney's doing some weird shit.
North Sydney's always doing weird shit, but which shit in particular?
They've decided they want to start charging people to use public parks.
Oh yeah, that's dystopian, and I hate it.
So, what it is they want to start having people... if you have a group of people of 21 people or more, it'll cost you between $30 to $50 to use the park.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a personal trainer, it costs you $10 to $50 per session, and you have to pay for a $300 permit.
Yeah.
If you are a commercial dog walker, you must pay a $300 annual permit. And for weddings and gender reveals, it is upwards of $2,000 per 3 hours.
I am okay with that one. I fucking hate gender reveals.
Yeah, but I mean, that's more a thing against gender reveals than use of the park.
Yeah. It's fucking disgusting. For houses having less and less of a backyard, for more and more fucking concrete jungle, having to pay to use the only grass in an area is fucking disgusting.
Yeah. It is. Absolutely.
Their reasoning is because it'll help them maintain these places.
I mean, it won't. It'll go into some guy's pocket. It always does. It's Sydney.
So. But it's just I sort of get with the weddings and the big 30 group events people have in these places. I kind of get it with those. They're almost to the point where you're closing down the park to anybody else.
Exactly.
You've got an event of
reserving
that scale.
a space.
Yeah.
So it's more like you're reserving a space to use. So I kind of get it on those ones, but the personal trainers and the dog walkers, come on.
The dog walkers is weird. The thing that we had in the group chat, the news article we watched, I did find it weird that the fucking trainer brought gym equipment to the park. That was just strange.
I know, that's what a lot of the first fucking park trainers do. They bring mats, they bring fucking dumbbell weights or whatever the fuck.
Oh, he brought full rowing machines and shit.
Yeah, that's a little extreme. But
that's one guy. That's not relevant to the
that's how he runs it. As long as he's not churning up the grass and causing fucking damage to the place, go for it. It's a public fucking space.
In the clip, he wasn't. They were just using the park as a circuit thing. Paying for these sort of spaces is no. They just need to be part of the budget and maintained.
Yeah, but and that's just what they want to bring in the pricing for now.
Yeah,
I guarantee as soon as we get a bit of money of this, we can jack it $5, $10. It won't be long before the number of people goes down and the price goes up.
Yeah. Oh no, they'll say, we upgraded the jungle gym, therefore it's an extra $30.
Yeah,
the value's gone up.
Yeah,
I mean, can you imagine if they did this shit to the Powerhouse Parklands?
Oh, there would be a riot. The hipsters would be out in force.
It's it's such a huge area. You can have multiple events in that fucking space. It's got one of the better parks you can go to if you've got kids.
Yeah.
There's barbecues. It's right next to the Powerhouse. There's an event on. It's the parklands around the Powerhouse are fucking sick. I love them. It's not just because I used to live around there.
Definitely.
Well, we've got some great parks up here. I would hate this shit to come up here.
Oh, yeah. And the problem is, if it works, or if they accept it in Sydney, it will slowly migrate to other places.
Oh, guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
If it works in one place, other greedy fucking councils go, oh, it works there. We've got parklands. What can we get out of it?
Yeah.
We've got
And speaking of someone who deals with councils on a near daily basis, they will take that chance.
Oh, yeah.
Local councils are not for helping.
They're willing to throw data centers in places that people don't fucking want.
Oh, God,
don't do this.
That's getting worse in the US.
There was a comedian thing I seen, which was fucking hilarious, to replace other massive water sinks with data centers. So start building data centers on golf courses.
Yes, I saw that one.
That was rather fucking funny.
I'd be okay with that. If you want your data centers, you can't have your golf courses anymore.
And there was another one I seen of the big fucking open area in the middle of New York.
Oh, Central Park.
Yeah, they built one in the middle of that, right next to Manhattan. You want to see how it builds? Build right fucking there.
Right on Millionaires Row. Just smack it there. They can listen to the sound of angry bees.
They're all 80 and can't hear anymore.
Yeah, that is the problem. Oh, God. Like, watching that shit just get worse and worse is fucking horrible. I'm just happy we finally got rid of the proposed Trump Tower.
Yeah.
And as long as we don't have to start fighting off data centers here, we should be okay.
Oh,
we're a bit too hot for data centers. Too much heat here.
Unless they suddenly start running them on thermal power, they're not coming here.
No.
Yeah.
What they'll do is dig straight down and take the bore water.
Yeah.
Shit, they will too.
One of the largest aquifers in the world goes almost from almost northern Queensland all the way down to South Australia.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's clean underground water.
We've been fighting fucking mining companies.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
We've been fighting mining companies off from that for fucking decades. God, yeah. Didn't even realise.
Like, almost the entire of the Adelaide area runs off a single aquifer.
Yeah.
The water gets pumped out of that as a desalination plant that desalinates and pumps water back into it. But that's the only water supply for most of South Australia. Like, if they can buy the land with an aquifer underneath it, they'll pump it and it'll fuck the table water.
Absolutely. Let's hope they just go and fuck up the US and stay over there.
Like, no, they won't. They'll come here. If there's money in it, they'll come here. Yay, dystopia!
There might be a chance that everything gets horribly fucked over since there is apparently a doomsday glacier. That's always fun.
Yeah.
So that apocalypse tracker of tracking all the billionaires' private jets.
I actually really like that. It's fucking hilarious. Just track all their private jets. If they all take off at once, find a bunker.
So there's already a thing through Congress to prevent people from tracking private planes.
Yeah. Which I really hope gets shot down.
But they're just tracking them by cross-referencing the required public ID so that you don't hit other planes.
Yeah.
Yes, but they want to make those private.
Which means there's going to be even more mid-air collisions in the US.
So, if it starts knocking billionaires out of the sky...
yeah,
it won't.
Like a lucky dip.
They're unidentified flying objects. Start shooting them down.
Yes. I'm okay with
that. So, in kind of a weird turn of events, I'm only bringing this up just because I thought it was funny. The Kentucky Derby's getting sponsored by Uma Musume. Which, if anyone doesn't know, is that horse girl racing game that everyone got addicted to 6 months ago.
Yeah, that is really freaking funny. I'm really looking forward to the race and then the anime girl in the background. Oh,
that's just hilarious. I love that it's an American one. If this happened in Japan, it'd be that makes sense.
Yeah.
But this is an American race. It's and it's sponsored by this Asian horse girl anime that was made because salarymen wanted something to do while they were at the track.
Yeah. See, it's that kind of absurdity is hilarious, but then there's the really bad absurdity that's happening at the White House, which is When we first found out about the UFC fight that is apparently being hosted on the White House lawn, I thought it was fake.
The pictures look fake.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, no, fuck off. They're not building that there. What are you talking about?
But no, it's real. It's on the UFC website and everything.
Yeah. It's just no. Like what the fuck?
All the conspiracies that are out there is like, this is going to be a false flag operation. They'll let someone in who'll do something, and this is why we need a ballroom, or like, shit's gone terrible. Yeah.
I mean, there's already another assassination attempt recently, which was there were 3 reporters out the front. One of them had really good survival instincts and immediately ducked and covered. Another's like, "What's that?" "Okay, that's gunshots. We should get down." The last one, this woman was like, "What's that? What's happening?" Just standing there with gunshots ringing out. You're American. You should know what gunshots sound like. It's taught to you in school.
To school.
Yeah. Oh, but watching that was quite funny. But honestly, it just feels like there's going to be another false flag or something just to try and grab power and through this big event. So.
Look, even if they don't do that, it's such a gaudy thing to do. Because it's very specifically part of the 250th birthday of the United States celebrations that they're doing. Because it's the 250th UFC fight.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's called something like the Freedom Fight or something. Like, they gave it a stupid name as well.
They always give it a dumb name.
It's just like, it's so, like, they keep finding new ways to do something even tackier than the last thing they did.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but I was listening to someone recently, and I agree with what they said, that this is a let them eat cake moment. It's like, come on, Americans are very patriotic. You are defiling your, White House, the main point of governance for you, by having this big fucking UFC match built in the front yard. It's like, come on, do something.
Look, I'm pretty sure a huge part of it is the fact that Dana White is a big sponsor of Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Trump's pretty much just been like, I need a big-ass distraction. I got you, buddy.
It's also being sponsored by a crypto thing as well, isn't it?
Crypto.com and RAM.
Yeah. So, rug pulls galore! Hooray!
It's just, I mean, those are known sponsors of the UFC. Yeah. It's not like it's special that they're here for that.
What if they Fire Festival it? That'd be fucking funny.
Why would they? They're building this thing probably with taxpayer money.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
What's the point in rug pulling? We already got the fucking money. Wow, may as well fucking do it.
No, it's just gonna be what if it's one of those really shitty, kind of what are they, the fundraising television shows? We just need to raise more money for the ballroom, guys. Come on, just, give till it hurts.
Honestly, I would respect that more.
Yeah. Yeah. America is just becoming Trump is becoming a megachurch. That's all it feels. The fact
he sends out weekly or daily emails to fucking registered, Republican voters of, give me a bit more money. You're one of my most trusted, one of the best people. Give me more money. It's fucking disgusting. It's a straight out grift.
Diabolical. Yeah. That's what happens when we put a snake oil salesman in the White House. He sells more snake oil.
I feel like that's disrespectful to lump snake oil salesman in with him.
That's a good point, yeah. Getting snake oil is actually surprisingly difficult.
At least snake oil salesmen do it to your face.
Yeah.
And I mean, at the end of it, you at least get the liquids in a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. You actually get some snake oil.
Not $25 fucking Trump phone.
Was it? Trump feels like Pirelli, the barber from, the rival barber from the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. The guy who sells piss in a bottle, labeling it as an elixir.
Yeah.
Just, that's how Trump feels to me. Well, do things we have to natter about.
Not really anything, nothing particularly substantive.
There is one thing that's been kind of kicking off recently. It's I don't know if you guys have watched the Amazing Digital Circus. Online. No. It's fun.
I watched the start of it, but I'm not as into the LOL random vibes.
Yeah, it does start getting, like, it starts off a little random and then gets a bit deeper, and it's still very little random, though. But the fan base for that has effectively bullied the creator offline.
Yeah, I saw they made a statement where they were like, the pressures made me not want to work on this anymore.
Yeah. And it's all because of things like shippers and that kind of stuff, who are like, oh, they didn't support my ship, therefore bad person. It's like, could you back the fuck off? Like, fan bases have always been toxic, let's be honest, but this is taking it a bit far.
It seems to be like, well, these are the kind of weird digital fan bases that exist.
The weird parasocial ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've been watching that unfold, and I don't like it. It just seems really shitty. We saw it ages and ages ago, back when Dragon Ball Abridged was really popular. And every person in their comments was like, when the fuck's the next one coming out? It's been over a month. It's like, calm the fuck down. Let them cook. Let them do the thing to an acceptable degree, and they'll come back. Also, you have no creative input on this. Stop telling them how to do their shit.
I don't know, I think the biggest part of that was they were putting it out for free.
Yeah. Same with the Amazing Digital Circus. That was free. The only thing that's changed is their final is being put into cinemas, and then will become free later after a month in cinemas. Like, people were complaining, oh, you're selling out. Like, no. They're making an event for you pricks.
Guys, selling out's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just...
with this sort of thing, you make it big, and then you cash in.
Yeah. And then you go off and do another thing.
Is to be able to get to the bit where you make the money.
The most depressing thing is when you read the creators' posts. It's like, look, I just wanted to make a fun animation, and then it got way out of hand, and I'm not enjoying this. It's like, I feel bad. This is horrible. This person just wanted to share a fun thing with people, and a bunch of cunts decided to shit on their parade. Yeah, that's my little rant. I've just been seeing that brewing, and it's like, this is annoying me.
This is what this show is. It's kind of like a Lotus light association therapy session for us that we happen to record.
Yeah. The other one was, have you guys seen the bricks and minifigs bullshittery happening? If you haven't,
I've heard about it, but not really.
Penguin Zero's thing for it was pretty interesting. He goes a bit in depth in the first half of it. Long and short of it is this a group called Bricks and Minifigs kind of resell Lego and a bunch of other stuff on. A guy made a deal with one of their shop owners with the largest Star Wars Lego collection, and it's worth $200,000, an estimated $200,000 at resale. The point was they were going to sell it for him. He'd take the majority share of it and use it to pay his dad's medical bills. But then the corporate shut down that store as a franchise, took everything in, and basically stole his complete collection, never paid him out. When he went to say, hey, here's the details, here's the contract, here's everything, can I just have my Lego back? They called the cops and, turfed him off the premises. And from there, it's just been back and forth with the CEO, who is just exposing himself as a horrible human being. It's like, this is Lego, man. You can't be this evil over Lego. Like, what is this, Magic the Gathering? That is true.
Was this Pokemon collector cards?
Oh, God. Magic the Gathering is getting... They're copping some shit recently with their AI ad. That was funny.
Yeah, they, despite the fact that their entire workforce and pretty much everyone who buys their products are like, please stop using AI stuff. In their latest ad for their digital platform, Magic Arena, they used AI art. The thing is, though, they used AI art of a real card.
Yeah.
People have the card that they used AI to reproduce.
Yeah.
So they could have gone and gotten the real fucking card.
And put it down on the desk, but no, they had to AI animate that shit. Oh, God, that and, was it their artists are so pissed off they're unionizing. Like,
I mean, that's just a good move.
Yeah, but the response to it was they hired one of the most well-known union-busting lawyers.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Of course.
They sent out an email basically being like, but we's family. We don't want to have to deal with any unions.
No, guys, we're family. That's why we give you so much trauma. That's how this works, right? We abuse you, and you look after us in our old age. Oh, God. Watching that is... Hasbro has to be, like, run by Dick Dastardly at this point, just twiddling the mustache.
I don't know, with his co-CEO fucking Doug Dimmadale.
Yeah. CFO is Muttley, just sitting there giggling. Watching companies burn is great, but unfortunately they're not burning enough.
No.
And they're taking their products with them.
Yeah.
Which is the sad bit.
That is sad. But that and was it the rising rates of people breaking into game shops to steal Pokemon cards?
Oh, that's another one of those things where like I keep seeing articles about it, and it's just like it's just not stopping. I don't want to keep talking about this because there's nothing to add. Scalpers keep being shit.
You need better security in a game shop now or a card seller than you do for a jeweler.
It's just fucking cardboard.
I know someone in my real life who paid over $1,000 for one of those pieces of cardboard.
What? Why?
That's someone who literally in that action failed any IQ test. They should be...
in his defense, he actually does go to tournaments and does make money.
Cool. Good luck fucking to him, but it's cardboard.
Yeah. Like $1,000 is a bit.
I mean, it's better than like if I spent $1,000 on it because I don't even play competitively. At least he does.
Does he at least have the expendable income for that? That's the real question.
He has a solid job. He goes to it every day. He does his thing. He's had the same job for almost as long as I've known him.
That's good.
He's not irresponsible. It's just like he has done the thing. He has paid the absurd amounts of money for a piece of cardboard.
At least he's not fucking
that just blows my fucking mind. I think there's like everyone should be able to use proxies for fucking everything. Print your own. Run whatever the fuck you want.
That disincentivizes you paying the company.
Yes, it does.
The second you said use proxies, I could almost hear Warhammer screaming in the background.
Yep. 3D print your own, print any card you want, fucking do it all.
Like most friend groups wouldn't care. Like I was playing a friendly game with people, I would use proxies. I wouldn't give a shit. But, put some effort into it. But we used to play a lot of War Machine. And no one else played it. I really wanted to keep playing that, but now you can't find the models anywhere. I have found one guy on my Mini Factory who actually makes proper War Machine figs. I want these, but I could never I have to find people to play with. Meanwhile, Warhammer is shutting down anyone who dares put out something that might look like their shit.
Well, I mean, it is G-Dub, and they've cornered that market for a long time. They have no intention of letting anyone uproot that.
They really hate 3D printing sites because so many of them is like, oh, these aren't Necrons, they're space Egyptians. What are you talking about? Completely different.
Yeah.
It's great. You can find some interesting stuff that way.
Yeah. Although, GW's got all their fucking players up in arms again.
Have they changed the codex again?
Yeah, they're going up to the next edition, and of course everyone's getting shitty because they've seen, some stuff. They're like, my fucking meta build doesn't work now.
You're breaking my cheese builds. How dare you?
That's the point of an edition change, buddy. Trying to shake your cheese.
It's the same reason that a bunch of the magic cards is you have to shake the hand of this person were disqualified from tournaments because people were being shit about it.
No, that was Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, that was Yu-Gi-Oh, wasn't it?
And that was when people were purposefully not showering, so there would be the most offensive thing possible to disencourage people from doing that.
God that's a new level of basement dweller to me. Holy shit.
I got a competitive advantage if I haven't showered for a week.
Go on, Yugi. Touch me.
That should instantly result in your deck being burnt.
Well, they brought in hygiene standards for the tournaments. It was forced.
They really did.
Smell checks and everything, which I find fucking great. That needs to be at more things, particularly conventions.
There was one of those fucking shorts, I don't know, it was on Instagram or Facebook or wherever the fuck it was, but for that digital circus thing you were talking about earlier,
yes,
to get them all into the cinema just to turn the sprinklers on,
to
wash the lot of them. That just made me laugh.
I think it was a Meat Canyon one, because it had his style at the very least. It's like, God.
Crap. It had to be Meat Canyon, didn't it?
Yeah. Goddamn.
That guy just hangs out with the wrong group.
He does. But yeah, no, that's my ramblings for this episode. There was a few things apparently irking me that all came out at once. That's fun.
Yeah. that doesn't happen super often. This is a rare swoosh rant. They
don't happen often, but when they do, it's quick fire and there's a lot of it. I bottle shit up. Oh. Now we just need to get John Doe to snap. Be fine.
It'll happen.
It's getting closer.
I'll find something that annoys me.
Look, if they fuck up Transformers again, I'm pretty sure you'll have a few things to say about it.
Diablo Immortal was one of my cracking points. That just... that just annoys the fuck out of me. But... Star Citizen's fucking getting there. It's just...
I mean,
I don't even play the game and I hate it.
I find it hard to care because it's not new information.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, technically it is. Oh, they're selling a new ship for more money. So they've done that 90 times at this point. Is it even interesting to talk about?
Absolutely. What's annoying is they keep bringing in new people. They keep trying to dupe new people into it.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice if everyone could see what the fuck it was about.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a bit like a cult in a way, because once people get into it, they're in there with a decent amount of money that then they start telling all their friends, no, it's not that bad, you should really join me. Please join me in this hole. It's very lonely in the hole.
I've actually started seeing on a different thing that's starting to work against the creator.
Oh, good.
I backed the 3rd edition of Interface Zero.
Oh, is that still fucking around?
I still haven't received anything.
Jesus.
Outside of PDFs, I've got all the PDFs, and the only copy of the actual rulebook I own, I bought.
That's true. You basically had to go to a drive-thru RPG and get it.
You know, he gave a drive-thru RPG coupon, which I could use on there, and I had to pay to get it printed and shipped to me. Which is getting the book was part of the original fucking Kickstarter, man. I wasn't supposed to have to pay anything. But, that was all pre-COVID, and I understand that lots of shit has happened between now and then. I'm not...
He also has a track record of being kind of shit at this, though.
Yeah, I found out later that the guy took ages on the delivery of all the stuff from Interface Zero version 2. But, the thing is, the evangelicals used to always jump on people who were critical of him when he put up an update, and then he'd get the comments, and you'd see people being like, but I haven't got my books yet, and people would just be like, shut up and wait.
Yeah.
Now it's starting to swing the other way. When people are like, hey man, it's been fucking years, and we ain't got shit, and you just keep telling us you're still working on it. What are we getting? When are we getting the stuff? We paid for stuff.
Yeah.
And now people aren't shutting those people down. It's yep, apparently that community has tipped over, and it's yeah, okay, buddy. You keep saying you're working on stuff, and we're going to get more books, but we don't have any of the books.
Even the Kool-Aid drinkers are kind of okay, this is getting a bit egregious, bud.
Yeah. I love the product. Interface Zero is great. I will never buy anything from him again.
Didn't he also try and launch another Kickstarter?
Yeah, for some other thing, because he needed money.
Yeah. To which the response from that was what happened to the money from the other Kickstarter you haven't completed?
Well, I don't know anything about that Kickstarter, I didn't look into it, but from the comments on the Interface Zero version 3 on the post where he said he was doing that, we're all like, hey bud, where's our stuff?
Yeah.
At which point he talked about some of the stuff that's been happening in his life and how he needs money and blah, 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 blah. It's okay, fine, but where's our stuff?
Yeah.
I had physical rewards I have never received.
At this point, you may never receive them.
I don't believe I will. I'm not willing to be one of the people who... Well, actually, he's not really honoring refunds anymore. It's
that money's already gone, apparently.
I know, that's why he's not really honoring refunds. Or at least I've seen some comments on posts where he doesn't seem to be honoring refunds.
Yeah.
I haven't tried, so I don't know. but I'm not gonna try. I'm like, okay, look, I got all the PDFs. It's been so long, I don't really care anymore. I've gotten over the anger. I just kind of sit back and watch this train wreck happen, and maybe I'll get some books at the end of it.
I mean, the problem is he also removed, because we've had this conversation many times, but he's removed certain aspects that were, one of the key reasons you were grabbing it. Like the hacking for Interface
No,
Zero.
the thing that he removed and then put back in was this thing called a TARP. It's essentially the computer that's embedded in everybody's fucking skull. It's the mobile phone of the setting, but it's an implant.
Yeah.
He decided that writing all the rules around that were too complicated, so he'd just write them out of the setting. But he had all these rules based on you create things they call ghost nets, where you link you and your team's TARPs together and create a little private intranet.
Yeah.
They were a big part of the hacking because a hacker could hack through anyone's TARP who was connected to their ghost net. It was a really big feature of the setting, and he just decided, I don't want to write the rules for that, I'm going to write it out. And the fucking community had a fucking fit, and he put it back.
Yeah.
Same thing happened when during the height of the Black Lives Matter movement, he decided he just wouldn't let players play cops.
Yeah.
And decided to take all the rules for playing cops out of the game.
Which is a dick move.
And he did. The community was just, again, this doesn't make sense. One, you're doing it because you don't like cops who do these amoral things, while you write a rule book about people doing amoral mercenary work.
It just felt like pandering, I think.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people assumed it was. But again, the community got shitty about it. They told him not to do it, and eventually he backed down and put it back in the book. He just reacts to stuff and alters his entire project around it. Again, the product is good. If you can get it on a discount, or someone wants to try and play it with you, I would encourage you to play the game. Interface Zero is great. I just don't like the guy who runs it.
Yeah, 2.0 is slotted into our Kaiju game. You can...
No, it's 3.0.
3.0, that's right. Yeah, we did get some of the stuff from you. But yeah, that's all slotted in, so it's it's a good system. It works. It does the thing. Just the guy running it needs he needs a very angry German man with a rolled up newspaper behind him just to smack him when he gets distracted. Just work! Smack!
Look, again, he's had medical issues. He had some big stuff happen at his house where, a whole bunch of pipes burst and shit. It's the dude's been through some stuff. I'm not going to pretend that I don't know that. I do. But sympathy goes so far.
Yeah. After a certain point, you stop being sympathetic to it. It's that's another excuse. And
that's where
you get jaded to it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's just all right, I've numbly accepted a lost money, and let's just ride it out and see where it goes.
Yeah. Which is a shame, because Savage Worlds is normally... their Kickstarters are normally amazing, but he was a third party.
But those are done by... at least the ones I backed mostly to do with Savage Worlds have been run by Pinnacle.
Yeah. Those ones I will always grab.
Interface
guaranteed
Zero
I'm going to get shit.
Yeah. Interface Zero is a third-party product.
Plugin.
So he wasn't actually part of Pinnacle. He was running his own Kickstarter for his own setting that runs off of Savage Worlds.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of fun because it's the Star Citizens seem to find new evangelists all the time, and then I'm part of this other Kickstarter where it's those people are starting to go away.
Yeah.
I get the feeling it's a lot more the Star Citizen rotates new people in, so they get to be the new evangelists while the old ones feed off. The thing with the Interface Zero is, of course, people are just piecing out because they're not getting their stuff. And now there's less people to argue against the tide of discontent.
Fair.
Right, I think we've rambled enough. I think we'll round it out for this week. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.